Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is HOOTMONEY here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be talking about 5 Robinhood stocks that are worth looking at. So these stocks, it's a bit of a variety. Some of them are stocks that I personally invest in. Some of the stocks are meme stocks. So we're going to give it to you all. I'm going to make sure that I give a detailed explanation of each stock to make sure you know exactly what you're getting into, what the risks are involved in buying these stocks, and whether or not you want to hold these for the long term, play a short term trade, etc. I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys left me that early like on the video, because liking the video is the #1 thing you can do to help out a small content creator like myself. So without further ado, let's get right into the top 5 Robinhood stocks to buy right now. Alright, so the first stock that we have on this list, guys, is AMC. Now, I'll say it right off the bat, I'm not personally invested in AMC. However, I do want to show you guys this funny thing real quick. You can see that in January, I bought 100 shares of AMC for $4.72. So I struck the lottery here. I actually sold this position as soon as AMC hit $72 a share, which netted me $6,500 in profit. I timed this absolutely perfectly. Just kidding, none of that actually happened. Anyways, fundamentally, I'm not even going to get into AMC because I do not think they are fundamentally a great company at all. I would personally be the one investing in something like Netflix or Disney Plus, not AMC, and that's just because I believe in this technological adaptation for something like movie streaming, etc. And I don't know if movie theaters are the most efficient way to get movies to the market. So because of that reason, I'm not personally an investor in AMC. They also had a huge amount of debt that they weren't able to pay off until raising capital. Because of the share price appreciation, they were able to raise capital from private investors and pay off some of that debt. So they're definitely in a better financial position now than they were before. However, their stock price is at an all-time high. We go out to this 5 years chart. You see that huge candle at the end going all the way up to $52 a share. So yes, I do think AMC is fundamentally overvalued, but let's just throw fundamentals to the side right now. So AMC last reported had a short interest of around 30%. However, these numbers are not completely accurate. There are many different ways to short AMC. You can buy put options, you can short the stock, which would be what would show up in the short interest, and these numbers aren't updated right away. So I would say at levels like this, AMC is probably 70% to 80% short float, just because of how much it has gone up. That has definitely attracted more people into the short game. But retail investors are also playing the long game on this stock. So you can't ignore the retail investors. You can't ignore the hedge funds. They're battling it out. Currently, shorts are in the hole now for multiple $billion of losses due to this short squeeze. And retail investors are reaping the benefits. So AMC is definitely a wild card stock. Let's just scroll out to the 1 month chart. Actually, no, the 1 week chart. This has all happened in about a week. So a week ago, this was at around $30 a share. I thought that was too much. Then it got up all the way to like $66 a share. I believe it reached a peak of $72 a share, and now it's at $50 a share. So if we take a look at the past week, it's up 64%. If we take a look at the month, it's up 460%. I'm not saying that AMC doesn't have potential to hit $100, $200, $300 a share, but I personally won't be investing in them because I don't really see AMC as an investment. I see it more as a gamble, a little lottery ticket. You can play your luck, you can battle these shorts, and I definitely recommend this more than something like sports betting, poker, slots, etc. I definitely think it's better to gamble on stocks if you are a gambler. But that being said, I would not recommend this if you're looking for a long-term investment. Don't let people on the internet convince you that AMC is fundamentally undervalued right now, because it is not, and I promise you that it is not. If you guys would like to purchase any of these stocks but don't want to use Robinhood because Robinhood sells your trading data, has horrible customer service, you can barely even transfer your stocks out of Robinhood because of their horrible customer service, consider trying Public, and you can sign up using the link below or the link in the pinned comment down below, and you get up to $50 in free stock just for signing up. No deposit is required. You don't have to deposit $100 like some of the other brokerages to get your free stock. And it's basically free money, so you might as well if you haven't already. Public is a great brokerage. I used it in my video yesterday, my penny stock video, so definitely check that out. It's very easy to use. It has a great user interface. It's also an investing social media, so you can learn about other people's investing. You can see everyone else's portfolio that you follow, so you can learn about investing that way. So if you're new to investing, I definitely recommend using this app instead of Robinhood. Public.com, the link to sign up is in the description or the pinned comment section down below. So without further ado, let's get right back into the video. The next stock that we have on this list is Alibaba. So guys, Alibaba has had a rough few months. The US government has been banning all sorts of Chinese securities, especially ones related to the Chinese defense and aerospace industry. Alibaba hit a high of $317 in October. Then the FUD started kicking in for Alibaba and it has declined ever since. Now it's trading at $218 a share, which shows a huge upside because Alibaba is the biggest e-commerce company in the world. So because Alibaba has dropped so much due to the overall Chinese stock market dropping so much in the recent 6 months, Alibaba, nothing has changed fundamentally about this company, and the US government isn't going after Chinese retailers. So Alibaba has dropped on this FUD, and it has dropped significantly in the tunes of 33% correction. I think that this has dropped not due to a fundamental reason, but because of just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So I see Alibaba as a great discounted opportunity, as it is a huge company, and you have probably bought products from them whether you thought so or not, because they are a wholesale distributor for a lot of these smaller websites. The next stock that we have on this list is Corsair Gaming. So a lot of you guys are younger people. You probably have gaming PCs. Some of you, if you are not part of the console gang, and Corsair is most likely making some of your PC parts. It's not only headsets, it's not only mouse and keyboards. They make a lot of the internal components of keyboards, such as power supplies, RAM, etc. I took a look at Corsair's fundamentals, and they are currently undervalued compared to some of their peers in the industry, and they are basically on par with Logitech. However, they do have a bit more room to grow than Logitech, because Logitech is more of a late stage company, while Corsair is continuing to grow and grow and grow. Now, as you guys can see on this chart right here, it reached a high this week of about $35 a share. Then yesterday, when growth stocks took a little bit of a hit, it dumped off all the way back down to $32 a share. So that's why I wanted to bring it up in this video, because it's now at a discounted price compared to what it was at earlier. When it was at its high, it was up 10% on the week, and now it's back to being up 0.63% on the week. So it is definitely a discount, and if it gets back to the levels that it was earlier this week, if the growth stock rally continues, if their next earnings are great, this definitely has at least a 10% upside. And we scroll back out to the 1 year chart, you can see its all-time high of $51 a share. So it definitely has some room to grow if we're talking about a long-term investment. And just on the week alone, we're getting it at some of the cheapest prices that we've seen. We've seen it go down to $30.80 before, and we've seen it go down to $30.71 before. Other higher lows are about $31. And then, mid $31 were some of the higher lows, and now it's back in that $31 range. So I definitely think that this one doesn't have too much of a downside risk right now, and it is a great company. The fundamentals are strong with this one, so I definitely think Corsair is one that you should be taking a look at. So the next stock that we have on this list is Tesla, and everyone knows what Tesla is. It's Papa Elon's flagship company, creating the electric vehicles of the future and basically transforming the world into a better place. That is what Tesla is. I can't say it any better than that. And with Tesla stock, it has gone to the absolute moon, being up about 233% in the past 5 years. We don't even want to talk about it. 1,200% in the past 5 years. So Tesla is definitely a beast. and with that comes a lot of risk involved in this stock. And I've said before that in the $500 range, and it's at $593 now, that's when you want to start taking a look at Tesla. So I wanted to bring it up into this video. However, as you can see from this 5-year chart, it's up so much in the past 5 years. It is definitely overvalued compared to its competitors in the car industry. And that's because Tesla is trying to be valued as a technology company, not a car company, because they're not only doing cars, they're doing solar panels, they're doing other HVAC technology. They're mostly just a futuristic green energy company trying to transform the entire electric grid. So you can see how it's hard to value a company like Tesla, and it is definitely a bit overvalued. Being a huge technology company and having about a 20 price to sales ratio right now. Also, they barely report in earnings, and they can't report in earnings without their government credits that they get every single year. They made more money off of Bitcoin than their car sales. So with all that being said, Tesla is definitely a wild card stock, so those are the risks involved with buying Tesla. However, Tesla is Tesla, and if these growth stocks continue to have the momentum that they have had in the past year, then Tesla is no exception to that, and it can definitely go back to its $800 or $900 range that we saw right there. Now, that being said, you do see this chart, so it could still fall. It could definitely fall back to 400, which is where it'll find its next resistance point. Or if things get really bad, it can definitely fall back all the way down to maybe about $200 a share. And that's if things get really ugly in the stock market, which is definitely a possibility. There's always the possibility. There are many people who do think the stock market is very overvalued, including Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. So definitely be careful. You need to know these risks when investing. You need to have a solid exit plan, maybe set limit stops on your position. And those are my thoughts on Tesla. I personally own a significant portion of Tesla of my portfolio. I have it in my Roth IRA. I do believe in what Tesla is doing in the long term, and I definitely think they're more than just an automobile company. They're definitely a technology company, and with that, I do believe in them long term. The next stock that we have on this list is Tattooed Chef, and with this stock I will give you guys the options lesson because I do have a Leaps contract, which is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, so I can compare my shares to the Leaps contract and basically show you guys the risk reward that is involved in purchasing either of those. So anyways, Tattooed Chef is a plant-based foods company, and they focus on making consumer foods for grocery stores. So they recently had a partnership with Whole Foods, and they're continuing to expand their partnerships with other grocery stores, and they are rapidly becoming a household name because their products are just that good. In Target, their products are almost always sold out. It's very difficult to get your hands on the products because people who buy Tattooed Chef absolutely love Tattooed Chef. I've even tried their products myself, even though I'm not vegan, even though I'm not a vegetarian, because I wanted to see how good they were, because I've been hearing about all this hype, and I can tell you, their foods are delicious. I've never had any frozen meals that tasted so good while also having very healthy plant-based ingredients in them. It didn't taste like I was eating frozen foods at all. It just felt like I got served that from a chef at a restaurant. So I really like Tattooed Chef. As you can see, it's up 2% on the day. You can see my cost basis is $17.84 a share. If you guys have been following me on this channel, I have been a big proponent of Tattooed Chef because it was the most undervalued compared to its peers for so long. During the whole growth stock bubble that burst, I was looking for the best deals you can find on growth stocks, and Tattooed Chef was literally the best deal I could find. As you can see, it is 10% of my portfolio now, so I don't recommend going over 5% on a single stock in your portfolio personally, but with this one I was just such high conviction, and I'll probably have to end up trimming it at some point, hopefully not for over a year, so I can take advantage of long-term capital gains tax. But I'm still a firm believer that this one will be doing some great things in the future, and $22 a share is not even that bad of a price for this stock. With all things considered, there are way way worse deals that people are eating up right now, like AMC. So I had to include it on this list, and I'm gonna keep including it as long as I see it as a good deal. That's about it for the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy. Those are the 5 Robinhood stocks to take a look at now and consider purchasing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys learned something new today. I enjoyed making this video, and with that being said, that's about it for the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.